Hi, Dom Chandler here. I've been promising for a while on YouTube to do a follow-up to the completion of the drum room with a few bits and pieces that have developed over time to help with soundproofing and the final effect of the whole thing. A bit hungover, a bit of a party last night, had a few friends around, so I'll try and answer some of the questions I remember and give you a final show around the drum room. First of all, I was asked how far we are away from the house. Well, this is my house, so if I pace it out, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, about 22 paces from my house. And when you're in the house, you can't hear anything. When you're on the patio, you can't hear anything either. It's only when you get to about here, which is about 10 foot away, you can hear a very low kick drum. That's about it. In here used to be a window, which I took out, bricked up, put insulation inside because the window wasn't doing anything. In fact, it was just making everything leak more and more boomy. So I bricked it up, painted it, put a nice trellis up with some creepers that will cover this part of the wall, which will help soundproofing next year. Bought feature I've also now got a double glazed door to put in, which I picked up for nothing, just scavenging and whatnot. So let's go inside. Nice big thick double glazed door, as you can see there, with a blind, fully glazed, so it's nice. You can have it open and you're not making too much noise. And back into the room. A few additions that we've made. Door itself is exactly the same. I'm not sure if the curtain was there last time, but when the door is closed, the curtain pulls across the rail and around the corner, and it covers this part just to help seal the door in. Then we've still got loads of hardware and rubbish in here, but don't have anywhere else to keep it. I've picked up some Clear Sound, Clear Sonic acoustic barrier, which I've put along that wall. It's the Perspex stuff that you get when they put it around the drummer when you're recording to try and get the sound away from the rest of the band, stop leakage. I've also got some Clear Sonic acoustic barrier, which is like a soft, I'm not sure whether it's fiberglass, but it's some kind of, let's have a look, foam, fiberglass kind of stuff, which goes around that corner, because obviously the kit being here, if it's going to go anywhere, it's going to go through a corner or through some joints. This barrier is just something I made, and all it is some wooden, let's pull this up so you can see it, a wooden base with some insulation that you put between your rafters, and then some sound tiles on the back. And what that does is that sits here in front of the bass drum, and it just soaks up some of the low end to stop it going into the overheads and to the room mics. An amazing sound, really is. I really do get a very good sound, considering the equipment that I'm using is not top end. I do get a very good sound in here recording. I think, right, so the kit, I think I showed you that last time. Snares, blah blah blah. I've added some guitars. I'm recording my own album in here at the moment, my own solo project. It's just an acoustic guitar that my girlfriend bought for me a few years back. Lovely Washburn, electroacoustic. A Warwick bass, a Washburn bass, which I picked up not long ago off of the good old eBay. Ended up paying 50 quid for that after a setup on that, which was an absolute bargain. It's a beautiful bass to play. And my Dean Icon guitar, which I had a few problems with when I bought it first of all, but I took it to a trusted friend who set it up for me, straightened the neck and done some fretwork, and it is fantastic now. Acoustic electronic kit, as we saw before, which I've got linked up to DVD player. For those of you who do or do not know, that's Todd Zuckerman. That's from Todd's DVD Methods and Mechanics. That's the first one, which in my opinion is probably the best drum instructional DVD easily in the last 5 years, easily. That along with Gavin Harrison's stuff that he's brought out fairly recently, which is Rhythmic Horizons, and the one that he brought out with the book, I'm trying to think of the name of it, Rhythmic Designs, which goes for a couple of albums he'd done. Got a couple of little practice amps. We had some jams in here last night during the party after everyone had a few bevies. Just got a lovely old 80s keyboards for some pretty wild sounds. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else that's been added since last time. I think that's it. The noise level is minimal. It really is. It's you can't really hear anything at all from outside. If I was to say, if you could hear anything, it would be on a very quiet day, and it would be the kick drum. That's all you can hear, and it's like a very, very quiet, dull thud. So I'm very pleased with the outcome. I've had a lot of positive comments on YouTube, which is nice. I appreciate that. A couple of naysayers, but you know, you're always going to get that. And that's really it. I mean, the only other thing is the security. I've got a couple of shackle bolts on the door, and obviously double glazed doors, they sort of lock in about 5 places, so they're such a good investment if you can get them cheap. And alarm, which is wired to the house, so if anything were to happen, then I would know about it. And I think that is pretty much it.